how would you suggest they go about then, once they've acknowledged it, then, taking the next step? Obviously,
Mm.
walking away from the relationship or the dynamics, but what can they do to break it? Because subconsciously, they're inevitably probably still going to attract that person again in a different form unless they actually now do some digging and some rewiring or whatever term you suggest.
Hmm. Well, I get asked this all the time. Should we sit
Oh,
with
sorry.
ourselves after? No, 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 it's fine. But people ask me, should I just be with myself for a while before I jump into the next relationship? Should I examine my past relationships? Is there a point in going into the past at all, or just move on? And I'm like, of course there is a point in going into the past to examine what happened and grow from it, because most people just think, oh, just move on. Next job would be different. Next boyfriend will be different. And it isn't, because wherever you go, there you are.
Mm,
You will find the patterns that you're familiar with and you would respond to them. And I keep giving this example to people to explain complementary dynamics. We engage in complementary dynamics all the time. Every single time that you interact with someone, you have 50% of this interaction. It doesn't matter what kind of interaction it is. So if you and I met on the street and you said, "Hey, Leah," and I said, "Chicken sandwich," you'd be like, "What?" So what are
mm.
your options? I just absolutely threw out the window any kind of code of conduct of what it is like when you meet someone. You greet me and I talk about chicken sandwich. You may think she's nuts and move on, so you break the connection. You don't engage with me anymore. This is exactly what would happen if someone who has been abused or not loved the way that they deserve would do when someone who they meet does not respond to the dynamic that they used to. They'll just be like, "Oh, weird. He opened the door for me, or she made me a cup of coffee in the morning. Freaking weirdo." And they'll run for the hills because that just feels so unfamiliar.